Hello everybody, Andrew and Gray here, and we find ourselves playing Zeratul, which is no great surprise, and we're on the Dragonshire's map. We find ourselves with a Tracer, Valor, Johanna, myself as Zeratul, and a Kel'Thas against a Nova, Johanna, Thrall, Greymane, and a Kel'Thas as well. So, which build do I want to show off today? Well, we see the enemy team has Nova, who is a squishy, Greymane, who is fairly squishy, and Kel'Thas, who is squishy, Thrall not quite so, and Johanna. So what I am going to do is what I believe is a fairly standard build. It's one that I found out and about, and we're going to start off with Regeneration Master. Now this will allow us to stay in the fight a little bit longer, and what it does is for every regen globe we get, it increases the health regeneration by 1 per second up to 30, and then when we hit 30 we also get a 500 HP. And we've got a Nova who is desperately trying to get in there as well. Nova's going to be trying to counter me. So what we want to do initially is just focus on getting these regen globes. As a Zeratul, we do not want to be staying around and doing wave clear. What we want to be doing is going out and about and doing some clears basically. We're going to go in on here and then just zoom out. That's what your E's were. Never use your E to engage unless you're 100% sure you can escape afterwards. That is the big tip. Always use your E to escape. Johanna well on top of us there, so we're not going to get anything done. Mid is uncontended. We're losing out on XP on mid, so somebody needs to go down there. And we have had a player dropped for inactivity. We will grab that. Who was it? That was our Valor has been dropped for inactivity. We're going to come down here. There's not a lot we can do. We can put a... We'll see if we can do any here. No, we're going to jump out of there because we're not doing enough damage. Okay, and then we're just going to recall. I think I've got a little bit of lag today. It might be something in the background uploading or doing. Sorry about that. I'll check it so it doesn't affect any other videos. So, what's happening here? We've got Johanna desperately trying to keep the bottom. No, we're too late. So the idea of this build that I'm going through is generally just an all-round build. You can do some damage, you can do some burst damage as well, but not vast amounts. Valor's back. We'll get out of the way here. That's a decoy. At least I think it is. We want to go in on here.
Well done.
No, we were just too late. No support there for us. Okay, for a second talent, what we're going to do is for Master Warp Blades. What that does is every third attack we do to a target does bonus damage. So it doubles the amount of damage you do on your third attack to that target. And ideally with Zeratul, what you want to be doing is getting in there, hitting your Q, allowing for a couple of auto attacks, maybe 3, and then you just get out. That's all you need to do, because you're squishy. So you need to go in there, do your burst, and get out again. Now, can we do anything with this Kel'Thas? We don't want to overextend ourselves. We could do with a bit of a hand up here, but everybody else seems to be concentrating on mid for some strange reason. That's fine, we'll just get out of that. All we want is the regen globe, and we've not been doing a great deal of work collecting them. So we're probably not in for the best game in the world. And looking at the team and where we are, we're going to come down here and hopefully grab the regen globe from this, and then we're just going to head back up again. That's fine, and we will grab this regen globe. Taken out there by okay. So we should always be roaming. For some reason there's a big fight going down on bottom, and I'm not quite sure why we're being part of that. We could come down and try and do something with this Greymane. For our next ability, we are going to go can't really do anything here at the moment, but we will do see if we can get a hit on Greymane, and we're going to We're well overextended here, there's not a lot we can do. I should have saved my E to get out because I wasn't taking my own advice. We have, however, managed to pick up a triple kill down in the bottom lane, so maybe the chaos was worth it. So what are we going to do? We are going to go far. I can't remember what it was on this particular build. We'll go with follow through. So we use an ability and then it increases our auto attack. And remember, we have 3 auto attacks on a target and we deal bonus damage. So it should stack quite nicely with that. So again, I'm not using it for wave clear. The only wave clear we're getting is that's a decoy.
I need a breather.
So yep, that's all very well, but we could do with some help up here as well. Nobody's watching this at the moment. There's a lot of, oh, there's a Nova. That's fine. We'll just put you here. And we'll get out of here as quickly as possible, and we're dead. One thing with Zeratul is positioning, and I have not got it down to a T today, have I? We need to start concentrating more because I have had 3 deaths now. I've done no kills, but I have participated in 6. We need to get our act together and concentrate on this. Okay, so we're going to concentrate up top again to help out our Tracer. And we are going to go with Void Prism, which is the go-to. I know I haven't gone through the skills this game, so we'll go up and do some investigation. There is a Nova around here, I still believe. That is just a decoy. We are going to get out of here. We're going to hit stasis there just to allow our teams to do some work. We are then going to hit that through there.
Enemy slain.
And hopefully get out of the way. I want that regen globe.
Good hit.
Okay, now the majority of the team is down at the bottom. I don't see the point of that. We really want to be defending this top. I really want that regen globe, and we do have a Nova here, which we can hopefully get out of stealth. We are... oh no, I thought we were running out of mana there, but we are not. We do, however, want to get out of here as quickly as possible, because we're getting just a little bit too much damage. Whoa, we have the entirety of the enemy team here, and there's not a lot we can do about that. Hello, Nova. We'll just get out of here. And that's fine. They want to defend down here, but we've got this top to think about defending against as well. And I shouldn't have used my blink there.
Your deeds shall be remembered.
Okay. We're not behind on levels, we're not behind on structures, we're just really fighting for this dragon. And what we're doing is we're getting the bottom and we're rotating to the top, and then the enemy team is doing exactly the same thing. So what we potentially want to do is, when we're all together, is to force a fight. So let's see if we can do anything with our friendlies here. We have not collected anywhere near enough regen globes so far this game.
A killing blow.
We've taken their tank out of the equation, so we should be able to come up here and help out our Tracer with the Kel'Thas and Nova, who's up there as well. Let's give Nova a bad day.
A killing blow.
I deliver you unto the void.
Our next Wormhole is supposed to be the go-to talent here. I have not been able to master Wormhole at all, so what we're going to do is go for Spell Shields to help protect us against that Kel'Thas and various other ones. Help calling down bottom. I would really like to defend top a bit more though. Let's come around and try and get a regen globe. Because like I say, we have not got enough of those. And we have managed to get the dragon finally. So let's go down mid and help out there. Hopefully our Tracer and Kel'Thas are coming down here as well. What we are going to do is do that, and then we're going to come in here and take out Greymane as he starts to fly. Is this the real Nova? I don't believe it is. We're going to get out of the way here. And I see Nova, but I can't get to her. We're going to do that there and get out of the way before we die, hopefully. And we're just going to grab this healing fountain and go back into the fray. Now if we were stacking up our regen globes, we could just wait until we go into stealth and just stand around for a little bit. Are we going to advance here? Are we going to do the work? I don't know. Let's get that regen glow while we're all thinking about it. Yeah, we are. We're going to... That's fine, and we'll get out of here now.
Glory to the firstborn.
Wow, I am getting some lag around here somewhere. I don't know what's causing it. I do apologise. We're going to shove that on there, slow her down a little bit. And we have a Greymane as well. Do we go in on the Greymane? I think we do.
Enemy slain.
Okay, get out of there. And using our Void Prison there as a nice escape, just to make sure we can disengage. We are going to go with Rending Cleave, which deals additional damage over time. We're going to mount up and we're probably going to go down to the bottom to clear this wave that's coming up. And this is where you can get some good wave clear with Zeratul, although it's good if you need to. I wouldn't recommend particularly spending a lot of time doing it. Is that the real Nova? Nope, that is not the real Nova. They're not doing any damage. And we'll just queue in here, and there we go. Okay, let's go down bottom and take this shrine. We'll stay out on the edge here. Okay, we've got Tracer coming down, but we've also got Greymane for the enemy team down here as well. We've got Kel'Thas and Valor going for top.
Well done. Nicely done.
To the firstborn.
And we'll just go around here.
A killing blow.
Brilliant.
Okay, there's some work being done up top. I think they've got it. Okay. The reason I blinked there is pretty sure we could got out of it because we had a Tracer backing us up as well. Let's come here and lay that down. We'll get another regen glow for that, and we've got to push into the bottom keep now as well, or tower, or whatever it is. That's fine. We'll just hit into there and just get off. Oh, it's a fort. There we go. That's fine, we'll just get out the way here. Don't know what Kel'Thas is doing up top with Valor, doing a split push by the looks of it. There's also the point that I've moved my desk recently as well, so I've got a new desk, new monitor setup, and I'm sat a lot further away from a monitor than I used to be, and as such things look a bit different as well. Look, there's our wonderful Nova trying to do a snipe on me. We'll mount up in here then, and we'll go and rejoin our Dragon Knight. Enemy team is coming up here. I Put that there.
Your killing spree has ended.
Trying to split the enemy team up there so we could do some work, but it didn't quite work out for us, did it? We are a level ahead and we are buildings ahead, so that's doing okay. How are we? Participation wise, our hero damage is rubbish. We've got 4 kills, 14 assists and a whopping 5 deaths, so not great. This, I must admit, is not my favourite build out of the lot of them that I've been playing. In fact, I would go so far to say this is my least favourite. Admittedly, as I said, maybe at oh, here we go, level 20. Rewind is the choice at level 20, which rearranges your basic skills, basically allowing you to blink more, allowing you to accumulate more, and allowing you to throw out your spike a little bit more. Now, it's a bit of a weird build, this one, I must admit, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. The idea is to get in there, do the damage, get out, and it's got you some auto attacks. It's made you a little bit bursty, but not a great deal. We need to protect against these pushes, so I'm going to go up top here and protect about this. Hopefully Kel'Thas, looks like no, Kel'Thas is taking the camp instead. We'll go up here and try and clear this then again. Hopefully we'll get a regen globe out of it too. We'll stand in the middle, we'll get that regen globe first, and then we'll think about destroying these. We need to hit Q again. We're not going to be able to do this all by ourselves. We'll throw a W out, why not? We'll Q again. There's another regen globe, so we'll get that. We'll Q again, and we'll need to get out of here because we're taking too much damage. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just hang around for a bit. Q again, and we should be able to get a push out of these. As I say, we've got the regen globes, so we are getting slightly more regeneration. Is this just... yeah, we don't want to E up there because that would be a waste of an escape then. Okay, we've got top, the rest of the team are down the bottom. I think we should go and help them. We've got a Tracer down and we've got Greymane who is down for the enemy team. Let's go down and see if we can help out at all. As you see, our health is rapidly increasing. Kel'Thas doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. I wonder if we can quickly grab this. If he's not yet, he's stayed around in the bush, and we haven't got it anyway. Top has been taken off us. That's fine, we'll go up top and see if we can take it back. So we'll just sit in here, hopefully Tracer. No, there we go, we got the Dragon Knight though, that's all that matters. We do have the tank in the Dragon Knight, which I suppose isn't too bad. We will grab that. Oh, we're going for the top, okay. We want to clear these out as much as possible, just to help the minions so they can push with the dragon. The dragon has not waited for the push, has not... let's...
Well, that was rather entertaining.
Okay, that Void Prism wasn't the best, so I dropped it early. What's happening down here? Do we throw out a W? That back one is the correct one. We are going to shove that on him, and then we're going to come out of stealth and just do some damage. How are we doing? We're going to get another regen globe there, I think, and then we're going to mount up and automatically get taken off the mount by our wonderful enemy minions there. So we're going to come down here. We should have a regen globe here as well, which we need to get. We'll do that so minions can push as well. I do not have a Void Prism to help us escape from this.
I need to pull back.
Okay, we're going to go up to... in fact, we're going to take this. There is a Nova in that bush.
should recruit these mercenaries.
We step closer to victory. I'm going to pull back for now.
Okay, and we'll just retreat and get some health before we go on next. We're doing alright.
As was foreseen.
As a team, sorry, that was meant to be, not as a personal play. I'm not playing exceedingly well today. Well, looks like we're going to be pushing top. And, oh, wonderful.
Suitably done.
Whatever her name is, Tracer. Managed to get that down quite well. So let's take down that tower and then we'll just escape a bit. Just until we get stealth and then we can decide what we're going to do. I don't want to get into this fight too much. See, Zeratul, you've got to pick and choose your fights. There's no use going up against somebody who's at full health. That means Nova is around here somewhere. Because that is not the right Nova at all. Okay, let's mount up. Let's go head down and help out our Johanna. I'm pretty sure the rest of them should be able to handle that. While we're heading down there, let's clear this out. Just want to clear out these as much as possible. Again, we're not doing great as far as the getting of the regen globes. We're on 27. We should have probably got a whole 30 by now.
An enemy keep has fallen. A killing blow. Killing spree.
Yeah, we were being targeted quite heavily there by Thal. Just could not get away. There's no peel for us.
That keep is no more.
Okay, we got 2 keeps down. As you see, my performance has been pretty dire this game, but hey ho. What are we doing with the dragon? I think the dragon's had it, quite frankly. I don't believe we should be engaging in that fight. Well, maybe we should be. Valor is very overextended there. Let's clear top because we're thus encroaching on our lands, as it were. Yes, got the regen globe. So we have split for a bit, and not sure the reason why. We should all group back together again, especially while they have 2 members still dead. I agree, we should be taking this camp here. One regen globe, we need 1 regen globe to get our bonus HP, which makes it a little bit more tankier, and there it is. Just use our rewind there so we could get the not quite in time to save our Valor, but we will. and just finish off taking down their core.
Victory.
So there we go, there's a video of a standard build that I find lying around. That's the only one I've looked up. I'm not keen on it personally, as you can probably tell. I don't think I do my best play on that. Like I say, I'm not particularly well either, so that doesn't help. 5 kills, 22 assists and 6 deaths, and all those 6 deaths were due to positioning. Some rubbish at it. So to go through what we went with here, we went for Regeneration Master, just to give us a little bit more sustainability out there. So for every regen globe we get an extra 1 health regeneration per second, up to an extra 30, and then when we hit 30 regeneration globes we also gain an extra 500 health, just allowing us to stay out a little bit longer in the field. Next, at level 4 we got Master Warblade, so every third consecutive basic attack against the same target deals 100% bonus damage. Ideally, blink in, hit your Q, hit a W, or W and then a Q, whichever way you want, and then 3 attacks and then blink out. That's the ideal situation. Follow through, so after using an ability, our next basic attack within 6 seconds deals 40% additional damage. So, obviously you're getting in there, you're hitting your Q or your W, and then you're doing an auto attack within 6 seconds, which deals 40% additional damage. That's where your damage is coming from. Void Prism, which slows time into an area to a near standstill, making allies and enemies invulnerable and unable to act for 5 seconds. We've got Spell Shield in this case, where purely because really we have a Kel'Thas and a Thrall in there. So upon taking ability damage, reduce that damage for further ability damage by 50% for 3 seconds. Only triggers once every 30 seconds though. Level 16 we took Rending Cleave, which deals an additional 50% damage over 5 seconds, very useful for wave clear. And then at final 20 you can either enhance your Void Prism to not to affect allies, which I kind of prefer, or you can have Rewind, which resets your standard abilities so you can use them again. Like I say, not the best build in my opinion in the world, not the one I came up with, and so probably reason why I'm not overly familiar with it on how it should work and how it plays out, but hopefully you get the idea. Like if you like the video, dislike if you don't like it, subscribe if you like what I'm putting out, because it does really help me gauge interest in the channel in general. And thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.